So there are chicken samosas for 10 baht. There. There she is there. I think she's saying something about the fact that I can speak Thai. Hey, so, very good. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's not very often I do a vlog, and you know, if I was to do a vlog, or if I ever did a vlog in the past, it was always with a GoPro, and I hate using the GoPro because it just doesn't give you enough creative scope, put it that way. Anyway, we're here in the heat of the day. It's 11:15 on a Monday, and we're going to have a look at a real Thai market, and not about just the food and all that bullshit. It's about the activity here. It's about the people you meet when you're walking down the street, the people you meet each day, if you remember that. Anyway, I hope you remember this video. So we're going to have a stroll around the various different parts, nooks and crannies of a Thai market, and you can see exactly what the real Thailand is like. What's your name? What's your name? And what's your name? Nice to meet you. And kun tamarai, kin cafe, Ah, very good. Pom chop, cha Thai. Cha nom. But don't eat pom tam nam. Well, I said lao pumpkin. Okay. Say bye bye. Bye bye. Okay. Thank you. Pom mi fan. Yeah, pom mi fan. Konoon. Oh, okay. So that's what I mean about meeting people and walking around the market. And I've been told to get out of the way. Hang on a sec. You see, there's plenty of room for the car to go around me, but in Thailand, you see, I've often said it, that pedestrians are second-class citizens. Anyway, that's a group of ladies there drinking tea. And they asked me would I like to drink tea with them, and I said, well, I'm doing a bit at the moment, so I'll come back and I'll join them later if they're still around. And one of them actually asked me, am I looking for a wife? So there you go. I'm not, because I already have one. Anyway, let's press on. This is an auntie and uncle shop, or a mama and papa shop, or whatever you want to call it, and you can get alcohol in here at various times of the day. I think that's what he's buying there. I think he asked for beer sangquat with beans, 2 bottles of beer. I think, I'm not too sure, but you can see there all the knick-knack snacks and all this, that and the other, and you can see in the distance just up there you have your whiskies and your Hong Tong and your Thai brandies and all that kind of stuff. You can even buy eggs there. So this is your Mamas and Papa's corner shop in the middle of the market. And there's a fella delivering ice. Have a look at this. He's delivering ice off the back of a sidecar on a motorcycle. It's 37 degrees today, lads. 37 degrees, and his profit is dripping away there underneath. That's what I got. Come kaya right to me. Chicken. Samosa.
Yes.
And tarai krab.
10 baht.
10 baht. Okay. Pom tam nam doni. Wala set lao pom.
Ma mao. Okay.
Ki mom pid. Ki bong kapan. Tangwan. Okay. Very good. Huh? Tomorrow again.
Yes.
Okay. Very good. Thank you. Okay. So there are chicken samosas for 10 baht. There she is there. I think she's saying something about the fact that I can speak Thai. So that woman selling the samosas, that's the second woman in the last 10 minutes that told me she was looking for a husband. She actually said, I like Germans, I like British. And she said, where are you from? I said, Ireland. And she says, I like Irish as well. There you go. I mean, forget about going out at night, lads. This is a great place to come. You know, I've never had so much interest in such a short space of time. Anyway, we'll continue to perambulate. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Perambulate around the market, and let's see what else we can see. This fella is fairly quiet now, but come lunchtime, it's 11:30 already, but come lunchtime, this fella is buzzing. He's got a big wok there, and he does, believe it or not, fried pasta. They call it macaroni. Everything in Thai, every kind of pasta in Thailand is called macaroni. He does fried pasta, he does fried noodles, he does fried this, that and the other, all in that big wok, and it's only 15 baht per portion. The tuk-tuks there aren't for tourists, they're for Thais. They do a roaring trade. As I said, we're going to take a walk down there in a minute. That's the poultry, the fish, the pork, and if you want to find beef, you can, but you got to look. If you want to find potatoes, you can, but you got to look. It looks like I'm not the only one doing vlogs. There we go. She's speaking Chinese. There's loads of Chinese around here. Hello! Flowers for all occasions, so you've no excuse, lads. These girls operate 24 hours a day, and I mean 24 hours a day. And it's wonderful. If we had smell-o-vision, it would be wonderful. It's wonderful for me. And you've got for love, you've got for weddings, you've got for funerals, you've got the whole shooting match here, lads. Come YouTube, come put 24 hours. 24 hours a day.
Yes.
And you work every day.
Yes.
Every day. And for one, any tarai got
1,000 baht.
1,000 baht.
Baht.
Okay, so 1,000 kwa, ทุกอย่าง
ไม่
no.
อันนี้ 400
400 yeah.
600
yeah.
800
okay. So
แล้วก็ 1,200 1,500 บาท
very good. Thank you so much. Okay. So a full range of prices there, lads, from 400 baht up to 1,000 baht, a little bit more, depending on your budget. So we're standing on a pedestrian bridge overlooking the market area, and believe me, lads, it's 37 degrees and it feels every bit of it. These are the apartments, or the rooms, let's say, of the people who live in this working class area. And there aren't many working class areas in big cities around the world where I could do this freely without worrying about my equipment, i.e. my camera and stuff like that. But as I always say, the sweat's running into my eyes. As I always say, Bangkok is as safe as houses. Even though the houses aren't that nice looking. Have a look. And that's the back of a school, believe it or not. That's a school there. That's a school right there. So we have the school here, and that's the school latrine area there, and there are apartments directly overlooking that, and we're directly overlooking the market down there. Let's go down and have a look in more detail. So this is the fishy end of the market. All this fish is delivered fresh every morning. If you come along here, I'm going to fix that. If you come along here at about 5 o'clock in the morning, pickups come from places like Bansang and further south with fresh fish, fresh seafood, and they keep it on ice. Now, I've often said that Thai food hygiene, especially in markets, sometimes isn't the greatest, but here I can tell you it's top notch. There's ice being thrown on top of that, what is that? Squid. Is it squid or prawns? You see, I told you I know nothing about food. Let's have a closer look. They're like giant prawns. They are 150, 180 baht. I think it's per kilo. I don't know. I really don't know, but it's not expensive. There's squid. I wouldn't bother me Barney with squid. Anytime I ate it, I got sick. There's more squid over there. So he's getting, it's just a kilo, is it? A kilo, yeah. And how much is that? So he's counting out. So it's 160 for a kilo of prawns. There you go, and as fresh as you like. And she's doing a bit of gutting there. You see, look. I've never seen that before. My wife buys them whole and she barbecues them whole, but she's taken the shell off. He's probably asked her to do that. Civilized. There you go. First time for everything. Never seen that before here. Never seen that before. Not bad for 160 baht. So this is where it gets a little bit dodgy for me. They are chickens, or are they ducks? They're chickens. Or no, hang on. They're ducks. They're ducks. And they're just hanging there, cooked and sweating. And it's 35 degrees. So that's where I draw the line. I wouldn't buy one of those because of the fact that it's poultry and it's not refrigerated, whereas the fish is. Apart from this fish. It's an absolute hive of activity all day long, 7 days a week. It really is, but the heat is absolutely stifling. This is the real deal, lads. This is the real deal. And this is on your doorstep if you live in Farang Bubble. It's only 4 stops on the MRT from Sukhumvit. And I can guarantee you, most of the Farang who live in Sukhumvit have never even heard of this place. This is Wigwang Market. And this market is so diverse. If you want to know a bit more, this is where I make my nighttime videos for the Big Picture El Panorama, but I never do it here. I do it further up where all the fashion shops. So the fashion end of it opens up around 10 o'clock at night. This is fruit and veg, but this stays up. Not all of it. The majority of this stays open 24 hours a day. And Monday is probably a quiet day, but there are oodles of people around. I'm going to move on inside. There's an actually indoor market to this place, and it's a feast for every sense, in every sense of the word. I've got out of the stifling heat into the relatively cooler heat. I can't even find words. We're in the inside part of this market now, and the smells are unbelievable, and everything and anything is here in every shape and form. You've got cabbage, I see, carrots. Are they carrots? Cabbage, carrots, spring onions. God, no, you got aubergines or eggplants, I think the Americans call them. Sorry, so if you're looking to buy potatoes, 40 baht per kilo. There you go. Couldn't put prata anchor them, Prata Thai. Okay. Kimong budนะครับ What time you open? Bud kimong ทุกวัน ตีสอง so 2 o'clock in the morning and ปิดกี่โมง
ปิด4 โมงครึ่ง
4 โมงครึ่ง so 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Wow. 7 วัน every day. 7 วัน วันจันทร์วันอังคาร every day. ไม่มีวันหยุด My God. เก่งมาก Okay. Very good. No day off, 7 days a week. From 2 a.m. to 4 p.m. every day. There must be more. He's alive. Fuck. That's how fresh they are. They probably know what's going to happen, because that's what's going to happen. We might as well linger here a bit. These guys beside me here are beginning to panic. They're panicking, and I can't say I blame them. He's still alive. Look, they're still alive. It's definitely not halal, that's for sure. God damn! Imagine lying there seeing your mate get chopped up and you're next. Look. No mercy. Here we go. Here we go. God damn! There we are. That's as fresh as you can get. So this is the chicken section, and it's just as noisy and choppy as the fish section. But I've bought chicken here before on many occasions, and it's been more than all right. Not necessarily. Oh, it is refrigerated. It's sitting on ice, sitting on trays of ice. I'm losing the powers of speech because of the heat. You probably can't see it, but it's dripping off me. I don't know how these people live and work in these conditions. I swear to God, the air is pungent. It's absolutely pungent with the smell of poultry, fish, rotten. No one say rotten vegetables, but you know yourself. There's going to be anyway. It's a very. I said to you, it's an absolute feast for the senses in every sense of the word. Well, you can see the sweat is dripping off me. I'm down now in the part of this place that seems to have quietened down a bit. As they say, they're here since 2 o'clock in the morning, and a lot of them will probably work until midday or something like that. And most the ones up beyond, up that end, hang on, the ones up that end are still very, very busy. But down this end, you can see, not so. And I came down here to get away from the madding crowd. I hope you're enjoying this video, lads. It's a real insight. I wanted to do something different, and it's a real insight into, as I keep saying, the real Thailand. I have been called numerous times. I've heard Farang Thai Rup, Farang Thai Rup, Farang Thai Rup. If you go to Sukhumvit, you won't hear that because they're used to Farang, they're used to foreigners. You don't get Farang here. Thai Rup means video, photo. You don't get foreigners coming. There's a fucking rat the size of a cat. I swear to God. Whoa, hang on, I'm getting out of here. I swear to God, damn. Well, we just popped out into the open air again, and I can tell you, it's wonderful. There's a bit of a breeze, because I swear to God, I don't know how they spend from 2 a.m. till 4 p.m. in there chopping fish and all the rest of it. It's a different world, lads. It's a different world completely. So we're out here now by the vegetables, the fruit and vegetables. Apples of all varieties. You've got avocados, mangoes, stuff that I don't even know, oranges, ugly fruit I think they're called, or kumquats. Is it kumquat? You have a look and you tell me. I did say you get at in here. This is where I buy all my glasses. And some people say, why do I wear such big, wide frame glasses? I'll tell you why. The wider the rim, the bigger the frame, the more I can see. If I would be trading my quality of life for fashion if I got slim glasses, because it would restrict my field of vision. That's why I wear big frame glasses. And why do I have my shirt unbuttoned? Because I want to. Anyway, there's just a couple of questions. I get criticised with my glasses so much. I mean, you'd never criticise a disabled person for their choice in wheelchair. That's something. This is something off topic that I just can't understand. You wouldn't criticise a person who's hard of hearing for their choice of if they're wearing visible ear aids. But for some reason, it's all right to criticise people who have impaired vision for their choice of glasses. There you go. Anyway, I don't care really, but that's it. But that's where I get all my glasses. Oh my God, it's hot. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed this little look into the reality, or the realities of Thailand. It's been my pleasure to bring you this video. It really has. It's different than me rant videos. You don't have to rant. I can't rant all the time. But I tell you what, I would rant in a positive way about that market. I've only given you a brief insight into that wonderful, wonderful place with the wonderful, friendly people, and the wonderfully sized rat that I couldn't get on camera, with the size of a small cat. Anyway, my car is parked all the way down there, so I'm gonna love you and leave you. And I'll see you again soon for another wonderful video. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you click the like button, the share button, the subscribe button. Do all those wonderful things. And I'll bring you back another wonderful video very soon. Thanks for joining me.